Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Now here's Parker. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denied.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Pass to Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by San Antonio. Parker outside. Screen by Robinson. Down low. Here's Bryant. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Robinson. Fades and shoots. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, solid D from Leonard. And it's San Antonio's ball. Here's Parker. Money on the 19-footer.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now here's Parker. To the wing, right side.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
So it's San Antonio now. It's Parker on the attack. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Excellent defense there. We know what kind of competitor West is. I mean, right up on top of the shooter there.
Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to O'Neal. Here's West. Let's go with a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Spurs trail by 3. It's Parker on the attack. And that one's good.
Lightning quick first step. Quicker than a hiccup. Parker gets there in a nanosecond.
Outside Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Off target with the 3. Parker outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to West for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Ginobili. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Ginobili typically likes to shoot threes and go to the rim. But he can hit from the mid-range as well. Got a full package in his game.
To the middle. O'Neal. Good work defensively by Robinson.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Ball stolen. Now the Lakers moving it up. And here's Bryant outside. It's good on the putback.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Here's Parker. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside O'Neal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. Fires in the triple. Bryant's got 5.
Now he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Good on the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Pass to Johnson. Bryant outside. Back to Johnson. Here's West. Fires the 3. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boy, I tell you, lefties just look better shooting the basketball. I don't know what it is. It looks purer, sweeter, and softer if you shoot it with your left hand.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic one.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's Parker on the attack.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed and excellent change of pace, too.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Tony Parker.
Both good from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Outside Johnson. Kicks it out to Bryant. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Johnson with a double team. Pass to Wembanyama. Inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Parker right side. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. A shot from the mid-range. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Tries the spin move. Pass to West. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. West has got 5.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The open shot by Parker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Leonard gets the bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Looking to end this cold spell. Parker left side. And is blocked.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's Bryant. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Parker inside. Puts it up. And Bryant pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
San Antonio foul. Louis Benfield. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Los Angeles now. The shot by James, no good. "35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Duncan. No points yet. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Leonard. All by himself. Is Gervin. No good on the shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. First half. San Antonio on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Lakers trail by 5. Stolen by Parker. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Worthy. And the layup falls.
You know, one of the things I like about James Worthy's game is he doesn't take bad shots. He really focuses on getting high percentage shots.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Duncan, covered by Johnson. Duncan, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's a three-point game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Worthy. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Leonard, right side. Back to Parker. To the inside. Duncan. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Tony Parker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Substitution on court.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Parker. To the paint. Here's Robinson.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Gasol. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
No stopping Gasol there. He was determined to get that one up and down.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Here we go, one-on-one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, on offense, Robinson is not shy about asserting himself and creating contact, looking for it to draw foul.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Lakers trail by 6. There's Davis with the 3. Davis showing his range.
At least you need to honor Davis's three-point shot because he can make those.
Robinson in the post. He's got 5. Screen by Robinson. Plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The shot by James, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, what you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
And Davis slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Robinson. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Robinson's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
LeBron at full speed. And a missed layup. Spurs lead by 5. Here's Parker. Yep, that one's good. He's got 10.
Boy, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
James outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Boy, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Nice touch by Davis inside.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Parker outside. Down low. Tipped. Duncan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's Parker. He's got 10. And they're on the break. And Davis gets it to go. Now just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Parker. An easy 2 on the layup. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
This team has absolute trust in Parker. Always making the ball.
From 13, Gilmore grabs the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tony Parker.
That one's no good. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. .11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. Pass to West. And again, the Lakers, no good. And so, the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically...
37.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Dampier. Pass to Leonard. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The offensive rebound. Here's O'Neal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Outside Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
The free throw drops for Johnson. San Antonio leading. Parker outside. Robinson can't hit. In transition, here they come. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
So he can't get either to fall.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Bryant with it. Parker picks him up. Leonard with a double team. It's tipped. Inside. Parker outside. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Robinson's got 10 points in just the second half. Now Bryant. And there's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And San Antonio leads by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Parker outside. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Shot's good by James.
Assisted by
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Parker with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but he certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
To the inside. Here's Parker. Rebounded by LeBron. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over the coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thanks. And here's Parker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gervin. Back to Parker. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. here is James. Pass to Baylor to take the lead. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Leonard.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Davis from long range. Leonard pulls down the board. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Kicks it out to Parker. They need this. San Antonio again can't hit. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Gervin. San Antonio again can't hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
Move, you, quick, keep up, girl. Quicker, make a dance couple times, girl. I take my picture. I bet me in ya. Jif, Jif, Jif. I bet me in ya. Move, woo, woo, Jif. I bet me in ya, girl. Jif. I bet me over this up. One over this, them turn up over this up. See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow, hear me I tell you. So me do my thing, chain them a bling. Skip me enemy, them me a listen wording. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya, woo. Jiff, 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 Jiff,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the New York Knicks.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing, easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Morant with it. And Ewing with the block. Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Spins. Here's Randolph. And it's Reed pulling it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over us. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Reed. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that